Dennis Hopper,
Could somebody tell me what's going on here?
Stephen Dorff,
I'm the best.
Debbie Mazur,
I feel so much better.
George Wendt,
What? Somebody say something?
and Charles Dance.
We're 100% operational, my dear.
Hello fellow followers and welcome back to FanZcene. Greg here, and today I have for you my review of the new Scream Factory Shout Factory Blu-ray Up Space Truckers, a crazy, cheesy sci-fi B-movie from the 90s. I love this movie. It's directed by Stuart Gordon, who did Reanimator, From Beyond, a bunch of awesome movies, and like I mentioned there earlier, stars Dennis Hopper, Stephen Dorff, Debbie Mazur, Charles Dance, which is really crazy to see Charles Dance in this movie, especially, you know, the work that he's put out with Game of Thrones and all types of other movies that he's done. Great actor. This movie is just awesome. I love this movie. I'm sure there's a bunch of reviews about this and a movie on here, so I'm just going to be talking a little bit about the Blu-ray, a little bit about the movie. I don't want to go over too much that's already been rehashed, but this is great Blu-ray. Scream Factory only pressed 1,500 of these Blu-rays, and they're only available on their website. So if you want to get it, I suggest getting it. But right now, let's go over the case and the cover here. So here's the front of it, as you can see there. And then we got the back of it. Here's the back. All right. Let's open it up for you guys and try to get no glare. There's the inside, if you guys can see that. And let's get the Blu-ray out for you guys so you can see the front of the Blu-ray for you guys. And boom, there's the Blu-ray. It's not bad. It's not bad. And then if you want to see some more of the full picture here, no glare there. Dennis Hopper, Debbie Mazur, Stephen Dorff. Yep. It's great. It's a great movie. I really dug this movie. It was been so long since I've seen it. I vaguely remembered it as a kid, and it was so good to finally get into it and watch it from the very beginning, because they just do not make movies like this anymore whatsoever. They truly do not make movies like this movie anymore. It was such a great, fun film, and then we get some great cameos in this, and one of my favorite, Barbara Crampton. She's one of my all-time favorite actresses from like horror movies and stuff. She makes a little quick appearance in this movie, and it was so cool. And I was glad to see her in this. And it's got the guy from Mad Max, which I cannot remember his name right now. One of the bad guys from Mad Max. He was in Weird Science. I can't think of his name. If you guys remember his name, let me know in the comment section down below what his name was, because it's blinking my name. It's blinking right now. And I'm sure I'll remember it after I do the video. I had it in my head, but I can't remember. But anyways, moving on from him, he's in this movie as well too. And the special features on this new interview with actor Barbara Crampton, which she's awesome. Like I said, it was really interesting to see her interview for this, and how she was on a soap opera, and that she really couldn't get out of her contract because it was like a big no-no back in the day, and she really wanted to work with Dennis Hopper, and she was friends with Stuart Gordon from, like I said, from Reanimator, from Beyond, Castle Freak. They worked together for so many years, and he wanted her to be in this movie as Debbie Mazur's mom, and she couldn't get out of her soap opera contract because it was a thing, but she went to the boss, and it was really interesting how she talked to him, and she told him she wanted to work with Dennis Hopper. She was going to get to work with Dennis Hopper and everything, and so how they quietly, agreed and wrote her out so she could go do this film, and it was really good, a really great interview. And then like the rest of the special features I think have been released before: Scoring Space Truckers, interview with composer Colin Towns, and The Art of Space Truckers, an interview with art director Simon Lamont, and it has the trailer. So it's got some decent special features on here for you guys. The only new special features with Barbara Crampton, which is a really good special feature, and I gotta admit, Barbara Crampton still is like smoking hot for how old she is. It's amazing. It's amazing how well she looks. I love it. And so is Debbie Mazur, for that matter. She looks really great too. Those women just have aged perfectly. But anyways, if you don't know what this movie is about, it's about space truckers. Dennis Hopper is like an old school trucker, but in space, and his he gets into it a little bit with George Wendt about some cargo, and so they got to sneak off this little place, and Debbie Mazur wants to get back to Earth to see her mom. Stephen Dorff is a new space trucker who's just trying to get started out, and then he ends up helping out Dennis Hopper's character because they get into a big fight, and so they get this secret cargo it turns out to be some really killer robots. A really great design as well too. I love the practical special effects, and the special effects in this movie, some of them are like outstanding, like even like moments where you're like, was this made today? But then there's other moments moments where it's like, oh, this is really cheesy, bad special effects, which lead to its charm even more because it makes it even better. And the performances are great. Dennis Hopper's great. Stephen Dorff's great. Debbie Mazar is great. Charles Dance is great as this like pirate because he invented the robots, and you know, it sort of starts off with him, and then he like half of him is a robot, and there's a really weird scene where he's got like a, you know, a robotic thing, and he's starting it up, and he's trying to get it with Debbie Mazar. It's just a great, funny scene, and yeah, but the movie continues on like that, and it's just a really great, fun experience of a movie. It's just something that you can enjoy, and like I said, they really do not make movies like this anymore. And this movie, I was really glad to finally get in my collection, because when they announced it, I don't always get a lot of these that I cover here on my channel, because this was in one of my coming soon to Blu-ray or 4K videos. I don't always get a lot of those because, you know, I have a family and I gotta, you know, save money and stuff, and I don't always get to buy. But once I knew this was coming, I had to buy it, and I was so glad I did. So check it out. Let me know what you guys thought about this review about Space Truckers, if you've ever seen it, or if I've inspired you to see it. Let me know all that in the comment section down below, because I do like reading your comments and knowing what you guys think. And if you liked what you saw here, please hit that like button, subscribe, hit that bell for notifications if I earned your subscription, and if you liked the video. And if you want to join the channel and become a channel member, click that join button. I would really appreciate that as well too. Share this video out for everybody to see, and wherever you guys are, please have a great, safe, happy, healthy day, morning, afternoon, evening, and night. Thank you guys for watching. Always support physical media. It is the superior format. Godspeed.